Hello, this is Jenna with FM Accounting. We are happy to share all the pipelines, organizers, and engagement letters that we spent months making and years fine-tuning. All of our TaxDome products are made by CPAs to help the firm run smoothly and efficiently while keeping clients completely satisfied. This is the personal tax return pipeline. In this pipeline, we utilize tags in order to make the personal tax return process very efficient. In this first one, we have all the tags that are relevant for the type of client. So for example, a new personal tax client versus a recurring personal tax client versus a family tax client. Right here, we have sending a personal tax client organizer to a new client only. It is conditionally formatted. And then the email explanation so they know what is coming when you send the pipeline you start the pipeline. They will have an explanation as well as the organizer sent to them. Recurring will get an engagement letter sent to them. And in stage 2, they will then be able to fill out the organizer if they sign the engagement letter. Now in stage 1, the new personal tax client is here because they already signed their engagement letter in the new client prospect onboarding pipeline. Over here we have the setup for a family personal tax client where they will then get the organizer and receive the organizer as well as an email explanation. In stage 2, we have gather information for the recurring personal tax client. As I said, receiving the email for the organizer explanation as well as receiving the organizer. Right here we have stage 3, which is update account information. So making sure that your TaxDome information is up to date based off of the information that they filled out in their organizer. Then it will automatically move on to be assigned. This stage is here in case clients are waiting on a K-1 or a business tax return is not done yet, but they did complete their personal tax organizer. They can stay in this stage until they are deemed ready to move on, which they would then move on to stage 10. Now stage 10 is organizing work papers, but between stage 4 and 10, there is the section for extension. These are stage conditional, so they will only be used for those who are extension needed clients. So once they receive a tag of extension needed and it is realized that they are not completing the organizer or not fulfilling their engagement letter but are still interested in you completing their tax return and preparing it, they will move into these stages. So right here you will ask any questions needed for open items to complete the extension. Stage 6 is the prep for it, then the review, then the filing. So then you know every step of the way which section you are in for their extension to make sure that it is completed. Now once they complete their organizer, they will then move into update account information for extension filed clients. And then they finally move into the organized work paper section where we are prepping their tax return like normal. So every client who has finally been assigned to organizing work papers will go into here. This is no longer stage conditional. Every client will have their work papers organized, and then it will move into prep. Now each stage here is typically assigned to a different person. So it depends on how many workers you have looking at the tax return, but each one will grant a different will receive emails if it is their time. And so we made sure to create lots of different stages to be able to account for different workers working on different parts of the tax return. So this one is organized work papers and then in prep. And as you can see, there's tasks for each section to make sure it's thoroughly done. Stage 12 is in review / send open items if applicable. Stage 13 is making final revisions. Then stage 14 is review final revisions, and then it goes to the final person who reviews, which is the partner in stage 15. Now once we are waiting on pending final open items from the partner, that is where your clients will go into that section. And then send draft return / client feedback to let them know payment amount and things like that, and to sign signature forms. Once these tasks are done, right here they will go automatically into this section where they're waiting for e-signatures. The great part about this section is that it won't collide with the clients that need to be sent the e-signatures. We now know that they have been sent it, but we are just waiting on them. So we made sure to divide up stages so that clients who, when we are waiting on something for them, it is specifically waiting on them, and we know that it is not something that is an action item for the firm. Once they have signed it, they will automatically move into the Submit e-file section. Now, if the e-file, this is not an automated section, but then it depends. If the e-file was accepted, you will move on to this, which they will receive an automatic email, and you will need to attach the invoice to the job card. If they were rejected, then there's an open item task for you to complete, and then they would move into the accepted email, the accepted e-file section of Stage 19. Now, once they have paid their invoices, they will automatically move to the tax engagement complete/archive job card section. We are so confident in our products that we are offering a free one-on-one training session with one of the product's creators. We know firsthand how important these products are for your business and want to give you the support needed to implement the product within your business structure. During the training, we'll go through the product in detail and answer any questions you have. More details about that training session and the product is in the description. We are here to help you utilize the product to its fullest potential.